Hi, this is Shirai. I wanted to hurry back from the East Coast in November of 2009 because of the fact that I had heard rumors. They had stolen my transportation vouchers and I had filed a police report as well. So I couldn't get home. I couldn't fly home. I had a valid transportation voucher to fly in United Airlines. Well, someone stole those from me. Then I found out because I was doing some legal briefs at the law library at Rutgers University, Dana's Law Library, that people were being using my name to adopt children, and then I found out that they were molesting these children once they were adopted under my ID. So I panicked and freaked out. I prayed really hard, so I wanted to come back. I need to get back home to Illinois and change all my identification to unvalidate them because I didn't realize people were using my personal ID to adopt children, which is illegal. And they were harming these children once they were adopted. One case was about a 4-year-old, and this man adopted him, and it turned out he was being molested by this person under my ID. Now you understand um, the the urgency for someone to stop this national ID illegal solicitation under secrecy because there are people, children being harmed when someone is fraudulently using their IDs to adopt children. These ID poachers are using their victims' IDs to adopt children, and they're harming these children as well. And this is illegal. And I filed the appropriate paperwork. I would thought that they had flagged it in some major database that they can't use the social security number or this person's name or whatever because of the fact this person had filed for this. I filed that her identity has been compromised. And it bothered me so much. I got so sick. I stopped eating while I was there because I didn't know they were doing that. And I found this out by some students. They saying they're adopting children under your name. And I only way I could think about coming back here was to change my whole name, first and last name, and that way uh, they wouldn't have no way to validate that even though they not me to be able to adopt. I thought they were very complicated process in adoption. They don't give children to anyone. And then I'm finding out they're doing this under somebody's stolen ID. I had a tremendous amount to be worried about. I was scared, and I'm still scared because I'm finding out that they're going to try to arrest me in order to take my ID again away from me, and so they could take pictures of it. So, and then I go to the grocery store or market. I'm finding out people are being hired under my ID, and therefore they didn't want just me on my ID. They didn't want me to have this special DNA, this my rare O type. So they feel that they can just hijack my identity and use it at will whenever they want to. Or they're making up stories that I'm a drag, a man dressed as a woman and everything like this. For one thing, there's a certain criteria basically. Here you can look at them and tell. See, uh, men don't usually have collarbones. This is very rare if they have collarbones, and if you see it, they're probably anorexic. They don't have collarbones. One thing, okay? And then my blood type X and Y will show that I'm not. And another thing they don't have the size of their shoe. I am a size 8.5 to 9, depending on the shoe, depending on the make. If it's pointy toes, like cowboy boots that are in the point, then I might have to wear a 9 or a 10 because of the point. But other than that, I have a small feet. I don't have large feet, okay? And so I'll show you that as well. So that's how you distinct. I'm trying to show you. See, see the size of this? They're not large. So I just wanted you to know this is your ride. Oh, and by the way, I combed my hair and I even washed my underwear today. Clean underwear. I washed them today. And oh, by the way, I also have clean jeans on too. See, thirst I assume. So I told you, I'm trying to keep myself up on all this drama they're giving me. So I'm dealing with my health issues. You see the thyroid here? You see how this is? I'm running a fever. And I'm constantly worried about if I'm going to get locked up, I'm going to get jumped on because I have a valid ID. Could you imagine living in the circumstances in a world where you don't know how your day going to be based on the public encroachment on your rights? You understand? This is, to me, is the seriousness. Where is the ID culture advocacy? Because I'm a victim here. I'm a victim here. Because they're saying I'm a U.S. citizen, and therefore someone can come along and say, well, you're not entitled to it, but I'm going to give it to someone that's really needed, who really needs your ID. So you're saying that someone in need can come over here and say that they're me when they don't even when they're not even a citizen. So they can bogart my ID and hijack my ID as their own when it's illegal because they're in need. Well, I'm going to tell you something historically about needs, right? Everybody in America is not free as you think, first of all. Second of all, what makes you think that they're going to allow someone to steal somebody else's ID and get a free ride here when it's difficult for the United States citizen to make ends meet here? I'm just making a logical thought. This is Shirai.